This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
I bring them things.
Sway in the morning.
I bring them
Shade
things.
4-5.
I bring them things.
There was a revolution that took place in the field of radio around 2004.
Okay.
That's what we doing, yes.
The game as we knew it would never be the same.
Talk to me about it.
Not only was it on a brand new platform, this movement that was taking place, this storm that came from the Midwest.
Okay.
But it was in the form of a Jude. A rude Jude. And that's the year he first came to this station here, Sirius XM Shade 405. He got here, he warmed it up for us 7 years later when we finally came. Yep. he already laid the foundation. And you can find out about what was going on around that time in his life when he wasn't on the mic if you buy his new book that's out right now. Is it out now, Jude?
Yeah, it's on Amazon and it's at some Barnes & Noble.
It's called Hummingbird. Jude Angelini.
Yes, some Barnes and Noble.
Oh my gosh, Jude.
Tighten it up, fucking Barnes & Noble. It's not like I don't have a fucking radio show. All my people are like, I'm at Barnes & Noble. Where's your book? I'm like, I don't know.
It's not there. They not even posting it, right?
I don't know. They fucked up. They fucked up on the shipping. They bought it, but then they fucked up shipping it. So whatever. Let's not be negative. Hey,
Jude, you got a book in Barnes & Noble's.
Positive thinking.
One Barnes & Noble in Jersey. Go there.
I'm gonna read an
It's on
excerpt.
Route 22 in Springfield, New Jersey.
Outside of Rutgers. Yeah, holler.
I always like when I see journalists read excerpts from a person's book, and I'm just gonna read from your book.
All right.
If you don't mind. The radio job has me moved to New York. I get there in 2004. It's a shadow of itself. Their pussies still hurt off 9/11 shit. And they ain't do nothing significant since the 90s. Worst part is, they've been reading their own press so long, no one noticed the city turned into a fucking shopping mall.
Damn, New York.
I feel like a redneck in Manhattan. The cabbies hear my accent and try to take me the long way home. I'm always arguing with them. I don't know where the good pizza is. Got no friends. All I have is work acquaintances and chicks I'm about to fuck or chicks I used to fuck. New York is hard on me. Work's even tougher. I hate everybody at my job.
I did.
I don't get along with any of them. All that keeping it real hood shit is bad for you in the corporate environment. I thought you could just check somebody in the hallway and tell them, fuck you.
You cannot.
You cannot do that. And that's what pissed Jude off the most. He's here with us.
Frown. I like O though.
Like OQ?
Thank you, Jude.
I like OQ. I wasn't talking about OQ. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, who in the room that was here at that time?
I was good with everybody.
Was Wonder here at that time?
Yeah.
You were good with Wonder?
Yeah. Well, we didn't have to work together. It was
Okay.
No, it was just like management shit. It's like everything that gets you to one place, you have to let go of that.
Yeah.
To continue on. In like being assertive and trying hard. Like, you just can't walk up on a manager and be like, hey, man, y'all over here fucking up. You said you was finna do this. You didn't do that. What happened to the Shade special?
Yeah.
That you need the email. You have to be like, said prior email. You got to cite things. Like, I just wasn't used to it. And I stand by that shit. Like, I grew up listening to New York rap, and I was like, Mobb Deep, fucking BDP, all that shit. Like, and then I get there 10 years later, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Everybody got soft. You felt like, how you feel about
it
New York
was a
now?
shopping mall. There's parts of New York that's still New York, but I was walking around, like, you don't even see old people in Manhattan no more.
Yeah.
They're priced the fuck out. They die, and then they're priced out.
That's true. You don't see no elderly folks just walking around Times Square.
Damn.
You never thought about it?
No, not at all.
And I don't even hear New York accents. No, like, I'll be out. I can walk all day and not hear a motherfucking New York accent if I'm not around construction workers. You know what I mean? Like, they're not building some shit. You can not even hear New York. Hey, Al, is there soy? You gonna get a gluten-free fucking latte? One of them shits?
Almond milk.
Tracy was fascinated by this book and the extensive use of substance. Right, Tracy? What did you...
Jude, I'm concerned.
I'm highly fucking functioning. What the fuck you talking about? I knocked out 2 books, and if I die, them shits is gonna really spike.
This is very okay. Yeah, you have a point with that.
I'm really finna buy that shit.
As I'm reading, I'm like, yo, this dude probably has the most resilient body of all because there's drugs I've never even heard of. I had no idea that you can sip G and still be alive.
It's in my pocket right now.
Pull it out.
Here we go.
Well, pull it out. Sound crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he said it's in
No,
my pocket
we
right now.
know.
What is this?
Smell that shit.
Okay, so on the surface, it looks like one thing. What does it smell like, Swag? Can we take advantage of you now, Swag?
What is this?
JK.
That's my young Jeezy right there.
What is G? What is that?
It makes you feel wavy.
Like, that didn't help me at all.
But throughout the book, you have instances where, you know, sometimes it doesn't affect your body in the way that you intended it to.
That's why that shit's illegal, because it's highly volatile. It's like I do it on a regular basis, and sometimes it's a fucking crapshoot.
What is G? Nobody's answering that.
It's the date rape drug.
Oh
It's-
my God, that's what I just
not-
sniffed.
That's how you described it in the book.
Well, it's not the date rape drug. It's a date rape drug.
And why do you want to be raped? Like, what are you sipping it for?
If you just do a little bits of it, that shit is awesome.
Wow, man.
And let's be real, Rohypnol is the date rape drug. To really this is not cost effective. It's not a cost effective date rape drug. You have to pour half the bottle in this motherfucker to knock a motherfucker out. That's
hypothetically, right, Jude?
Right.
Whatever, dude. Like, you know, I'm a charming motherfucker. I don't need a date rape drug.
Okay, but even in the book, I know at one point you met with the psychic, but I'm wondering if you've thought about a therapist at all. Like, do you feel like life without drugs could be good, could be as thrilling
Is this a
as
fucking
it is?
intervention right
Wow,
now?
would you look at that?
Wow.
Asking for help
I saw
is never easy.
Motherfuckers.
Sometimes we not only hurt ourselves, but we also hurt those who love us most.
We care
Rude
about
Jude.
you.
This is your intervention on Sway in the Morning.
Did you guys write letters and shit?
Well, actually, I wanted to read mine first, dude. Hold on.
Y'all some assholes. Go ahead. All right.
Jude, when I first witnessed you on TV, you were doing the Jenny Jones show. I was sitting in Oakland, and I was thinking, I heard a voice before I actually saw the face. And it was something about that voice that was extremely relatable. I felt like this is a down-to-earth person who's been through a whole lot, and I'm happy to see him win. I don't know how he got on TV, but for some reason, he seems to appeal to an audience. And then from there, I just kind of followed your career sparingly when I would see you show up in different places. And then you landed here on Sirius XM. And it was because of the way you did a broadcast, it made me desire one day, if I ever take it back to radio, why not go to that platform where you can exercise extreme freedom? And then I heard a lot of your stories that I couldn't tell if they were real or not. And then I got to meet you, and I realized that everything he says is real. All the stories about banging out trannies or...
Whoa. That wasn't...
Uh,
That wasn't... Okay, I'm sorry, man.
The bonus chapter.
All right.
Shit, let me, that's,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
the third
sorry,
book.
sorry.
I still gotta do that.
Okay, anal sex.
First draft.
Anal sex. All the different drugs you used in your lifetime and people around you, even girls that you fell in love with, you guys had a lot of drugs in between you. And you done so well for yourself. And now I just wanted to express to you, man, Jude, I want you to continue to do well, but I want to see you do well for a long time. And for that reason, I just want to say, Jude, man, I love you, bro. And that's what this intervention is all about.
Thank you, man. I
wrote that.
I was gonna do drugs after the show, but now I'm gonna wait till after my show.
Oh my
All right, hold up.
gosh.
So, DB, you want to read your letter at all, man?
Okay, mine's not as lengthy, but I'll give it a shot.
Maybe this will help him.
Jude, I know we haven't known each other that long.
Yeah, I really don't know why you're writing
You
this.
probably don't even know my name or what I do here on the show.
I guess it's DB.
There you go. Feel better. But anyway, back to the letter. I really don't have any reason to intervene with your drug use. You're probably wondering why I give a fuck in the first place. But I do admire your career in radio and your background. And I want to see you live, as the kids say, your best life.
That was heartfelt.
That's the most patronizing shit I had to sit through.
You
My
good, man.
best life.
Your man.
Fuck is that shit?
Oh, Q, what?
I didn't write a letter.
Oh, Q, you didn't write a letter? Oh, okay. You don't care?
He's the only motherfucker I would listen to.
Okay, hold up. Vanessa is here for a reason.
Yes.
She didn't write a letter, but she wanted to say something to you, Jude. Vanessa's been here the whole morning waiting for you.
Good luck with Zeta today.
That's the newest system. Jude, does this help you, man, at all, brother?
Look, man, if I become a #1 bestseller on the New York Times, I'll quit drugs.
We need to buy some books.
Okay,
We
all
need to buy
right,
some
okay,
books.
shit. Yeah, everybody starts saying, damn, he's never going to quit.
Yep, that's right. That's motherfucking right. I think Gucci came out this week. I ain't got a chance. I don't have a fucking chance.
Nah, but there's so many interesting. Would you ever quit? I mean, I would say.
I don't know, man, you know. Look, man, I stopped doing ketamine to sell this fucking book, and I don't do drugs on the air because I be so fucking reckless. It's not like I need to get faded to go. Like I get up, I do my work, I go to work, I handle that shit, and I come home and I get faded. I'm done by 11.
You done it, so you got a routine.
Yeah.
You got a drug routine.
I'm pragmatic about I do day drugs. I fucking do ecstasy during the day.
You still do ecstasy?
Yeah, I got my hand here. Play that soft music. Yeah.
Play that soft music, man. Jesus.
I got my hand on some motherfucking press pills. It was like the 90s. And took one of them bitches and rolled my fucking ass off. My eyes were sledging. And I thought about life. Right. And should I quit? Yeah, man. And a little voice in the back of my head said, fuck that shit, dog.
Ay. We tried.
We tried, man. Give us a round of applause, man. Jeez. Adam, what up, Adam?
Hi, Adam.
Yo, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Doing good, man. This new book, Hummingbird. Did you get the first book?
I bought the first book, and then I pre-ordered the second book. I already read the second book.
Bam. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Good stuff as always. That book got me into reading again. I don't think I've read a book since like 4th grade, and I've been reading nonstop ever since I started reading Hyena and Hummingbird. It's just, you killed it again, man.
Thank you, dog.
Funny, man. You get every emotion out of that book.
You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be disgusted, you'll get angry, you get all that shit. It's all in there.
It's all in there. It's a you know, in the
So I want to talk to you because I gave you Hyena, and then somebody bought the Hyena autograph for you off of eBay. The fuck, man?
What happened? What happened?
So I signed a copy of Hyena and gave it to you and was like, so happy that we're working together on the station. And then someone was like, yo, I bought this on eBay. It's got an autograph to Sway.
How did that happen?
Is he serious?
I swear to God.
Well, the only explanation is that, because I don't even know how to post on eBay, is I think maybe one of our interns gave away
That whole ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yo, wow.
Gave away the wrong book, because I got a Hyena book at my house.
Good.
That's not the autograph copy? That's at my house?
Is your autograph in it?
I didn't look at it. I mean, you know, that's not okay. Hey, man, shit. I wonder how much they got with the autograph on it.
I want it.
How much they sell it for?
Put on the slow song again.
This is the real intervention?
I really tried very hard to connect with you, Sway, and just write a lovely letter to you. And you took all my blood, sweat, and tears and sold it for $10 on eBay.
He's serious. Somebody really did that?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I swear to God, someone tag Sway. Send it to him. They listen to both of us, so I bet you they listening right now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Jude,
Wow.
turn the music back on. You know what, motherfucker? You know I didn't do it on purpose. Don't get sensitive.
I was
Obviously an intern shipped off the wrong book, but there's a lucky listener out there that listens to the both of us that is cheering this on right now. We made a connection with a third party. Jude and I did for the first time.
Turn the music back on, please.
This is Homo Thug Radio. Damn, y'all sensitive.
I'd have bought you a pair of shoes. You didn't have to sell my book.
Oh my gosh.
I know you didn't do that shit, but I thought it was funny
Damn,
as hell.
Man, shit, wow.
Probably one of the intern.
I'm just mad at the listener that we gave to whoever we sent the book to.
That listener is women.
I bet you that's exactly what you got. You did a book giveaway. They gave away the wrong book, and then that book that dude went and flipped. Well, the OG ones was going for like anywhere between $100 to $300.
Somebody got paid because I got a hyena book, but I got to open it because I read through the book.
Yeah,
when we did
when you did the sit down. That's what I wanted to do with you this time, but I got an intervention. I feel judged.
You feel judged?
I feel fucking judged.
Have you ever got an intervention?
No, I got
we care about you. Put the music on.
Oh God!
Oh my gosh!
For the road.
We do this, Jude, because we care about you.
I appreciate it.
That's it. That's all I got. Man. That's it. I only got a sentence.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll probably keep doing drugs. I got issues.
You got issues, man. Nah, but you know the thing about it, and Tracy brought this up too. For someone, did you graduate from high school?
Yeah, I took that extra year. You know what I mean? I was the 5-year senior. I was one of those guys.
But you're a really good writer.
Yeah.
You wrote this yourself. You don't have yeah. You're really good, man. You got a future in this writing thing, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you tell great stories. Like I can see why someone would want to take your book and make it into like a TV series or an unscripted series or unscripted series. Yeah, man, you do pretty good.
You know, look, there's a lot of wildness and shit in there, but like I think like that story that I write, it really isn't like. It's not a unique story. It's a very common story, especially among our listeners. It's just, I was like, let me write it. Like, I kind of felt like, let me write it for us. You know what I mean? Like, let me write, and let me get, like my man said, let me get people reading again. I want to encourage people to write their shit.
Yeah.
Even if you're just writing it for yourself. Like, this is something we've kind of gotten away from. Like, I grew up reading fucking, like, I remember just, like, reading Eldridge Cleaver and stuff, like Soul on Ice and Dick Gregory and fuck Judy Blume, you know, just all different, like the whole gamut, like, and you just don't see that shit no more.
You say that in the book. That's where those authors informed you on how to write stories too, right?
Yeah, Elmore Leonard, motherfucking Lonesome Dove, all them cats, man. Like I didn't go to college. I was in English with people with helmets on. You know what I mean? Like fucking stupid people English. Like drooling on the desk and shit, you know, and it was like,
you know what?
Give me the music, please. No,
and like so, I was insecure about writing, man. Like I thought that was for college people. So you just got to write your shit down. You tell your story, and you go back and read it, and you get rid of the dumb shit. Get rid of the stuff that
you edited yourself.
Yeah, I was extremely insecure about this book, man.
Yeah,
because. Last year I got my ass whooped. HBO dumped me, and then nobody wanted that fucking book. So I was like, I finally found a small publisher that deals with like people that work on the fringe, and they put it out, but they didn't even edit it. So I didn't know if it was bullshit or not. You know, nobody. I got no feedback. It was just, I hope this is good. Let's get it out there.
I heard that you got some bad info about making the New York Times bestseller list, and then you found out it was wrong.
Oh, you read that? Man, that shit killed me. Yeah, the last one I was busting ass just trying to get Hyena on the New York Times bestseller. I kept missing by like a few hundred a week because it's like the Billboard Hot 100. It's not cumulative. It's just in that it's in the 7-day span. My sister called me up. She's like, "You made the list, bro." I'm driving down Melrose to work. I start crying like because it,
that's a big deal.
I'm trying, dude. You know, like I was really trying to get that shit. And I was like, "Where'd you hear it from?" She's like, "I don't know. Jenny told me." I'm like, fuck does Jenny know? Like, who the fuck is Jenny? And then I look it up, and sure enough, it wasn't true. And I'm like, fuck. And it's like, yo, dude, it's like the establishment that rejects you. You also want them. You want to be accepted on your own terms. And I don't know if I ever will be, but fuck it, fuck it.
Man, the people accept you, man. Fuck the establishment.
Well, y'all motherfuckers need to buy my book. Accept me with your money, motherfucker. Like, yo.
Rude Jude, ladies and gentlemen.
He's back.
He's back.
Yes.
Jude, congratulations, man. This book is available. You go to Barnes & Noble. You can get it online, too, right?
Amazon, all that shit. Your local small bookstore. I'm trying to help them motherfuckers stay in business, too.
Okay, now that's the first time I ever sniffed a date rape drug. Thanks, Jude.
That's how you feeling?
I'm going to mark that off my bucket list.
Just go lay down in the corner if you get tired or some shit like that.
Yeah? You just going to hover over me?
I'll get them home, guys. It's okay.
All right, man. Hey, Jude, how can people reach you, man? They already know, but once again, on social media.
ONEMOREJUDE, one more Jude, and Rude_Jude on Snappity Doodah.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shea 45.
Kilo.